must be stopped.
Okay.
Pierre is a menace to society because he keep telling me this fucking
Yo,
Tory
just
Lanez.
start it right now, please.
Really
Let's all shame him. Let's all shame him.
He's not gonna start the cameras because he doesn't
came
want.
out of his mouth. Are you recording?
Listen.
So, I think that Pierre in his spare time has like 7. This is how I vision him. He has like 17 video cameras like placed around his room.
Who are you?
He plays Tory Lanez.
Who are you?
And then he like bangs his head like while he's playing and shit like that.
Anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, we just discovered that super extraordinaire director, videographer, photographer, man. Like, he doesn't like Michael Jackson. I found a flaw. Fuck him.
Holy! I found a flaw.
I don't, I don't know if this should like go on the internet because that is fucking crazy.
And then he
that is
blamed it on the thriller flick because his little scary ass
talk about it
had a little nightmare for the next 6 months.
Y'all want to know the crazy thing? We won't even we go shoot him some bail.
Hell yeah, we are.
The artist that he said was over Michael Jackson.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's not bail. That's like digging him deeper.
You double down?
Where'd you get him?
Fuck?
I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it. The fuck?
Bro.
Really?
Who are you and what do you do when you're not
I have
here?
a question for you. This guy Tory Lanez, what does he do for you? What is it?
Tory over Michael?
He can sing really well.
He sings really well.
And that guy Michael Jackson is also good.
This is
You'll
Michael
take that,
Jackson, bro.
He said, "You're gonna have to do more than just say it." That's better than fucking.
He said that's better.
Wait.
He's dead ass.
What's your favorite Tory Lanez song?
He's answering. He's looking in the sky.
Which one?
It's like a Rolodex.
It's just I start looking in the sky when I start looking for music, right?
This is fucking mind-boggling.
Yeah. His last 3.
His last 2 albums.
Okay,
Okay.
Yo, you know Thriller kills everything in that chick.
All I'm just gonna say is, please do yourself a favor and go back and listen to Michael Jackson. Like his Thriller, bro.
No, he has no choice. I'm saying
Thriller, Off the Wall,
fucking
like
the bad album.
Stop the bad album. The bad album.
I know I'm bad. You know it.
Yo, that was mad in sync. Like facial expressions and everything.
Because I can tell what kid you were. I had that.
Bro, on Thriller.
All of that.
Fam,
you know what's crazy? You older than me. I'm disappointed.
The entire fucking Thriller album, bro.
Okay, Pierre is saying that he has iconic hits, and you're not gonna doubt his iconic hits. He don't do it for you, is what you're saying.
Bro, he got shit with niggas from the Beatles. Paul McCartney, bro.
Wait, hold on. Just on one album, just like a sequence is it goes in order: Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Human Nature, Pretty Young Thing, in a row.
That was
please.
Come on.
Please.
Billie Jean was not my lover. He was talking about a failing child, bro.
Yo, Dev, we're not gonna do this with you. We're not gonna do this with you.
He's like, oh, my bad.
We're not gonna do this with you. Yo, we not
see
on
where this is headed.
No more. We here. It's the real episode.
With that Patreon shit.
Episode 144.
I told you about Patreon.
No, but what was funny when he's like, Dev, don't do it. He's like, oh, my bad.
Yeah. If anybody doesn't know, it's not out yet. But Dev was crying on our Patreon because we just was poking at his trauma.
I want to cut the camera so we can give him a group hug.
He poked at his own trauma, but we are here, episode 144 of the Need to Know podcast. We didn't play a video, but we will. This episode will be slightly different because we have an announcement. The announcement is we're going dark.
Boo, I know.
Turn the lights
Zero
out.
Dark 30 is taking place. The Need to Know podcast is going on a hiatus. We will be back.
Creative hiatus.
We just don't know when.
Creative hiatus.
You know what they're gonna say?
So,
what are they gonna say?
I'm not concerned with what they're gonna say.
What are they gonna say?
They're gonna say we have internal beef.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's
internal beef.
That's why I want them to know.
Do y'all not see the way we are right now? We're fine.
We're
like
beefing.
we're
But they
fine.
still wouldn't know that.
We gotta regroup.
Yes.
We've potted through a lot. We've especially myself and Alex, we just have not stopped. So
to say the least.
as their what are they called? Publicists. All they want to do is we just want to enjoy our summer, basically.
Yeah.
Because this is gonna be a creative hiatus. I'm gonna keep saying.
Nah, yeah,
Facts.
no. He's not. That's not even some bullshit term. Like really, like that's what it is for.
Get the fuck out of here. Word.
So this will be our last actual episode, but we will be flooding our Patreon with content still. We'll still be recording Patreon. We have a bunch of things that we previously recorded that interacts with you directly. So if you still want to like check us out, we are dropping stuff on Patreon on a weekly, maybe even twice a week basis. We got a lot of shit back catalog where we'll be feeding that community because we do appreciate y'all. And y'all are, you mean a lot to us, man. You really mean a lot to me, man.
But we will be back.
Yes.
Trust. We will be back. It's just a hiatus.
And we're not going to give you guys a date. And if you can see on the table, we actually fuck the table. If you see on my head, nigga. You see me? You see me? Hold on. We out here, homie.
We can't see your eyes, so we can't see.
Baby. I'm smacking the mic. No. I'm like the guy from Friday, Little Joker.
Oh my God.
What's good, Holmes? I'm like the guy from Little Joker. You feel me?
Holmes?
You feel me?
I won't put it on because I don't look good in beanies, but
we got these all-season beanies. You heard? It is the summertime. I'm never taking my beanie off.
Even though you should.
Nah, I'm never taking this off.
Okay.
I'm never taking this off. We get different variations. We got different colors. Yo, Alex.
All
rep
season.
your set, dog.
The green season.
Yo,
he's like, I'm not putting that on.
All season.
Listen, I want everybody to know that Devon and Savon are real ones because it is 120 degrees in NYC today.
Literally.
And they are repping with the all season. So you know what that means? Like how Ray J said, you got to make it work for yourself.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? If you want it to be all season, believe it's all season.
It is right.
Only wear these in August.
This is the right material.
The correct material.
That's right.
They can use them in August, right, guys?
Hell
right?
Bro,
yeah.
Right?
Beanies in August, and if you are on our Patreon, real quick, this is the last time I mentioned Patreon, but we do have a thing where every 4 months we're going to send you guys a little care package, know what I mean? Right. All season beanies might be included. Y'all ask, we deliver.
All season.
Gang shit. Let's play the clip.
He's like, oh yeah, we're doing a podcast.
Turn yours all the way up on your side?
Yes, sir.
Near-death situations, life-threatening situations. It's honest. It's real. I feel like, I'm running out of time when every time I think I'm doing good, then I got to go back to the hospital. And it's
Do you fear death?
I almost died this time, the blood clots. I don't fear it. I welcome it. I got to a space now where it's like, it's probably going to happen. I'm probably going to die sooner than most people. And because, that's what the doctor said. But I'm living life like.
No, what did the doctor say?
Might die in the morning, so let's all night.
Nick, what did that? Yeah, right. Well, now you got a point. The doctors.
That was Nick Cannon.
That's tough.
I'm a real huge fan of Nick Cannon. So to hear him say that and just to see his approach to how he handles, I guess, his health, it's inspiring. And I know there was a lot of conversations about how many kids he's having and why he's having so many kids. And nobody knows. We can't confirm these things. But one could assume, like, hey, you know what? He doesn't know how long he has to live. His life expectancy is probably shortened because of his condition. So he's living life. He's doing whatever he sees fit.
And he's battling with lupus?
He's battling lupus, yes.
In all seriousness, that really threw me off really bad.
Yeah.
What's wrong with Nick Cannon?
So,
sorry, I'm so sorry.
No problem.
It really threw me off.
He's battling a life-threatening disease, and he's been actually fighting through it for a while now. And the news around Nick Cannon is he just keeps getting women pregnant, like a lot of women pregnant.
Yeah.
And so people started speculating, yo, is he okay? Right. Like, what's going on?
Right.
But the answer is no, he's not okay. And so who knows why he's trying to have so many kids or why he does have so many kids, children. But that could be a thing. And the reason why I brought that clip up is because I did at some point want to speak to just taking things for granted, taking life for granted, taking people for granted, opportunities for granted. And I enjoy how his approach is, hey, I'm not taking nothing for granted. I'm going to live my life as if I know I have 150 years left, although he doesn't. So that's why I wanted to start with that clip. Again, as you guys know, it is the Need to Know podcast, episode 144. We did not record that podcast last week, but we appreciate everybody who joined us over on Patreon. Alex, my brother, you and Reggie. Have been competing for who the fuck could be outside more.
And Reggie's winning.
That is not true. That is not true. On the weekends, I don't even tweet on the weekends anymore.
Yeah, I might be
like I don't because I'm just
Outside.
No, I'm in the crib watching Cutthroat Kitchen and Food Network. I really am. No, he's outside.
Look at you taking some of my pastimes.
Oh no,
I will say that we did see each other this weekend though.
And that was like the one thing that I went to, and I was like mad excited for that because like I don't go out
about this link up.
You know, listen,
what is this link up?
A friend of the pod.
Go ahead and say it,
friend of the pod, Armand. He had his birthday thing.
Okay.
Beautiful rooftop little situation.
Amazing.
Not like packed, so it wasn't like all sweaty. It was just people like, oh my god, what's up?
Mad space to talk to girls.
Right.
And
Allegedly. If you into that.
Nah, he met one of my homegirls, and she was like, I was like, oh, meet my friend Alex. She was like, oh, Alex, hey.
Isn't that always really good?
It's
when
him.
you go
No, but in a
and
good
then
way.
you do
She was
that
like, oh
laugh.
my god, it's
But it's
Alex. This is him.
Not
Look at
him.
that laugh. He
Yeah, I
blushed.
introduced him to my people.
This
You
is how
know.
dark-skinned niggas blush. Look, they look in the sky.
They look in the sky and haha, black boy. Look at that.
There
black
was a
boy
lot
joy.
of that in the building.
That's
right?
fire.
And
It was good. It was nice.
It was nice, but you know what though, Reggie? Like being back outside right now is interesting because compared to when I used to be outside, like before the pandemic, I used to get a lot of like Joe Budden-esque questions, right?
Okay.
Like Joe Budden podcast questions. Yo, how's it being screaming? Yo, Rory Moore, Parks, Joe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, which was dope because we're a part of that conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? And we kind of expect it if we go out and people notice us. But the past month now, I've been outside. Like every single time I step outside, and this is why I wanted to tell the four of y'all, it's bare love about the Need to Know podcast. And
Period.
I know y'all are probably like, well, guys, like, I'm like, but nah, you really got to understand what that means for at least me, and I know Savon could probably relate. Like, it's really surreal. Like, because I'm thinking they're going to come up to me trying to talk about, yo, what happened with Joe, Rory? But like, they're coming up to me, Savon, and it's like, yo, I got to be honest with you. What the four of y'all are doing over there is nuts. It's crazy. I see it. And I'm doing shit like rolling up in a corner and being greeted like this. So it's like, it's pretty refreshing.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
It gotta be a good feeling. I wish I could have went. Shout out to Armand for inviting me.
Right.
But it has to be a good feeling. I know when we actually went out to Reggie's, we went out for Reggie.
Right.
And people was like, yo, that's you. And I said, wait,
Yeah,
who?
he's not even gassing it. They were like, oh my god, that's really
It
that.
was just like that.
Yeah,
No exaggeration.
It was a real good feeling. It was a really good, surreal feeling. And shout out to everybody who fucks with us, who supports us.
Big thanks.
I can't wait to kind of connect with a lot of creatives in that
Ooh,
space.
I have a way that just a quick shout out. It's only gonna take a minute. So if y'all want to go to the best event of the summer, follow the Imaginary Players NYC. Their throwing party is gonna be open bar,
Yeah, we in
2
it.
floors, nice ass venue.
In there.
Yo,
Let me know if you need tickets.
In there.
No, but everybody in here don't have to pay for tickets. Everybody in this room, okay? Let me know if you want to be on the list.
gonna get in?
Yo,
When is it?
tag
We're
team.
gonna get in
Yo,
because
tag
we're not
team.
gonna have people
is it?
outside like Alex over here. Not we. They're throwing the party, but I'm just, you
Yo,
know.
nah, let this nigga stand outside for a little bit, though.
Oh!
Or make him pay. Or make Alex pay. One or the other.
Let that nigga
No.
cook on you.
Alex is not paid. He was personally invited, but he was
And
personally
I actually
invited.
showed up to meet her significant other.
They dapped each other up like 50 times within 30 seconds,
Yeah,
but you know.
nah,
it's
nah.
like-
Oh, they
Literally,
the
it
black
was
nigga
like
drunk greeting.
literally, yeah.
The black nigga drunk greeting. Yo, my
I
nigga,
wish
I'm just trying to
Alex.
get like you.
I wish like they knew why. That's so funny because it literally was that. Like it was so funny.
Because you
like-
know his love. I'm not gonna lie though. Shout out to him. He's good energy, good people. You know what I'm saying? Gotta just show love a few times. Make sure that how your hands shake.
Yeah.
How your
But yeah,
hands shake,
if
son?
any of you guys want to
ready.
come out to the party, I would love to meet the people who fucking listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be good people, 3 DJs.
We'll promote it. We'll promote it on social media.
Imagine.
We'll promote it on social media. Send us a
Absolutely.
link. We'll make sure, we do want to connect
Oh my
with y'all.
god, it's gonna be
Any
mad
other
fun.
way.
I swear. Like I would not promote like a whack ass party.
Nah,
We
you know how we
see
go
your
up.
social media.
Yeah.
Like I
I'm
know
so
you-
excited
You got the
now.
pulse of the city.
Pulse of the city.
When is this?
July 17th.
July
It's a
17th.
day party, so if you have a little dinner
Oh,
date,
we
it's okay. You can
outside.
still go to that, but it's a day party.
Oh, we
Open
outside.
open
Perfect.
bar,
That sounds
good
like-
Alex,
vibes.
Sounds right.
Imaginary Players NYC.
Okay.
We
Y'all about
outside.
to
I'm
make a
serious.
real-
You guys don't. If you guys want to come, you guys don't pay for a ticket.
No,
Okay,
but
I
y'all are gonna
appreciate
see
you.
Say less. No, I'm
how the inception of this tag team came to be. Y'all are gonna see it. For real.
It's them.
It's a cute venue.
so
the
flair.
lights.
Feel me?
His
It's 2
delivery is
floors with
so
open
flair.
Two
bar.
floors.
2 floors, open bar. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that.
Savon scares me.
July
Why I
17th.
did that though?
It makes me nervous.
But why I did that though?
It just makes me nervous.
What you talking about?
Savon know how to
gets
keep you on your
excited,
toes.
yes.
I know I have a good time.
I know
man.
his voice gets low. He goes,
He's like, oh my god, I can't wait. Like he has this voice inside of him. It's like this.
No, but yeah.
Oh my god, fun.
no, but I only said that because you were like, oh, you want to like connect more. I was like, I think it would be cool for like people to hear this and like come out to the event. I feel like that would be really
I
cool.
think that would be super dope. I think that would be super dope. The last time I saw Dev.
There you go, and that's why he be scared.
Why you be scared?
Just the way you just
Where's
said
this
that
going?
shit.
Where's this going? Where's the car?
fam, like,
Where's the car going?
Where's the car going?
The last time I seen you, you just look a little different. And I don't know if like things that happen in your personal life to where you feel like, you know how Britney Spears, when she was going through her thing and the media tried to paint her out to be something.
Yes.
And she just shaved her head.
I'm Brittany.
Like you walked
my
into your
goodness.
studio
Britney,
with a
bitch.
shaved beard and I almost kicked you out your own shit.
Yes,
'Cause
I
I'm
know.
like, who the fuck is
Britney,
this
bitch.
Yes, I
in
shaved-
HMD studio?
I shaved. Yes. I took some time to myself and I decided to shave the thing off.
Savon, bitch.
Yeah, it's me. It's the same guy, just a little.
Nah, it's a
just
flex
little
because
younger.
in 2 episodes, you guys are gonna see it's gonna be as luscious as
It's
ever.
gonna be
As
lavish.
possible.
Yeah, so I cut this shit off.
You look
Yeah,
good.
Thank you very much. I look younger again. Yeah.
What made you
You have
cut
a
your
problem
beard
with
off?
that?
Well, two things. One, I'm moving into my place, so I'm just like super fucked up. And as we talked about beard routines on the
We spoke about
Patreon,
it, yep.
On the
it's
Patreon.
really hard to keep up with the beard, especially when I'm fucking super busy and it's hot outside. So waking up every morning looking homeless, that's not a slight to homeless people. I
Not
just
at all.
felt like.
The ones
Yo,
I used to work with, them niggas gave me
Savon.
hell.
Shit. I mean, if they woke up looking like
But they have to do
that,
that to me
Right.
though. I was
But-
just trying to get a check.
Yes, I know. We
I ain't
was
put
shitting
you
to
there, my
Savon
nigga.
hand.
I know.
Like I did not put
What
you
a
here.
job and
Niggas
what
was shitting to Savon hand.
Niggas was leaving mad shit on the toilets, knowing I gotta scrub
oh
it.
my goodness.
A nigga was shit on the side of the toilet.
at that
Look at me in
job.
the face and be like, yo, go do your
Yo,
job.
do your
Look at
fucking
that
job,
job.
dude.
That's
I gotta
crazy.
clean the shit.
Do your
at that
job,
job.
dude.
That life
I
is
clocked
over
it
now.
Too. Yeah.
Do you know how much money gets
PTSD.
put into the homeless? Like,
A lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Yo.
it's a lot of money.
It actually
and
is.
nothing gets solved.
And still nothing gets solved.
It's
Oh
just
really?
gross.
I thought. Oh, I didn't know.
It's a lot
No,
of
listen,
money.
that's
that
what-
gets-
Hundreds of millions of dollars.
What are they doing with it?
Exactly.
It's almost like they recycle the money because they kind of want to keep clients in there.
Exactly.
But they don't want to keep clients in the actual homeless shelter
Right.
for too long because they don't want them to get comfortable. So it's like, yo, leave one shelter to go to another shelter, and you know they get paid per client.
Hundreds.
So if you have a homeless
Jesus
person
Christ.
in your establishment as a shelter, you get paid per client that you have.
So you're incentivized
To
to
have
have
homeless
homeless
people.
people.
But just not to keep them
Yeah,
there
that
for a
doesn't
long
surprise
time.
me.
It's a
yeah.
broken
Very broken
system.
system.
Another one of our many broken systems. Sorry,
Absolutely.
we just went to a
Yeah.
tangent.
I know.
That's all
cool.
good.
My face in homelessness.
Beards.
Yes.
Shaved it off. I told myself that I was growing it throughout quarantine. I wanted to accomplish a bunch of goals and stuff like that, and I finally did accomplish a bunch of goals. And I was like, okay, cool, I can let this thing go for a very deep personal reason for me. But I did conquer it. And
Boy,
here
look
I stand.
23.
Yeah, you
do
look
look
good,
younger.
brother.
That boy,
Thank you.
I gotta watch
Looking good, looking
YouTube.
healthy.
That boy look
Thank
23.
you.
You exfoliate?
I really been blessed to not have acne and that type of skin.
I don't even know what that means. I have no idea what exfoliating
That's
means.
just that
Oh, it
ass
just
good
sounded like
genetics.
fake shit. I have really I just
Just
feel
really
lucky.
good genetics.
My
Like, you were
skin has
blessed.
Always been just really clear.
And it sucks because sometimes people do everything and they'll
Yes.
still have like you know
Yes.
acne, and that's not their fault. Like that's
Yeah.
just genetics.
It's just
That's
genetics.
just crazy.
Yeah. Your
And people
face
don't
acne is
understand
just
that.
genetics.
People are like, you don't wash your face. I'm like, that's literally. I mean, not to me. Well, I'm past that stage in my life now. But
Thank God.
yeah, they'll look at people and be like, yo, they probably don't wash their face when sometimes it's not that.
Nigga
Like,
said I don't wash my face. I'll snuff you. I wash my face, my nigga. It's just my body.
I had really bad acne as a teen. I went through that.
Oh, yeah?
It's a character building experience.
Some of y'all, were you a proactive kid?
You was a proactive kid?
Go ahead. It's okay.
No,
you was
I
on the
wasn't.
commercials?
I wasn't because it was too expensive. That was I was like, Mom, please get this for me. But that was too expensive.
Right.
So what'd you use?
I don't remember.
Neutrogena.
But I heard Proactive is a scam anyway.
Yeah, they've rebranded it too now.
For
So
what?
I seen a
Slim
commercial
Fast.
recently. What?
Slim Fast is a
Look
scam.
who
too.
Savon
You
got
was
beef
trying to
with.
Yeah.
lose weight? You was trying to lose weight?
Word.
Savon got beef with
Flat
Slim
tummy
Fast.
teas.
All of that shit is a scam.
It is.
You don't.
They're
Slim
just like
Fast at all.
laxatives.
Nah,
Absolutely. I
I'm not
believe
going
you.
front though. Planet Fitness need to stop putting the pizza in the gym.
Pizza Friday.
First
Yo,
of all,
where'd that come from?
Yo, think about, hey.
I'm sorry, I will never slander Planet Fitness because
You
Planet
go
Fitness.
there.
Yeah, I still pay my subscription. I haven't been there in 4 years. But
Wait,
Oh,
what?
they getting you.
I
Wait,
tell
do
you
they
why?
do they not let you cancel?
I know.
no, you can cancel.
Oh, because I heard during the pandemic people were trying to cancel their gym
And they wasn't
memberships,
letting them?
and it was
Yeah.
harder. Yeah.
Yeah, they wasn't.
No, I won't cancel it because
Why you
it's,
like-
no matter what happens in my life, I always know I have a shower.
I knew you were gonna say that because you mentioned that story.
Yeah, I'll never let it
before.
go. I'll let it just $20.
Nah,
I'll
Dad.
take it.
Nah,
Mm-hmm.
Dad.
I'm dead ass.
Give that 20 to me a month.
Nah.
That
You can
nigga
shower
been
my
paying for a
place.
shower
Because I'm
every
going to always
month.
have a place too. God willing.
Look, yeah, hey, look, you ain't look too sure. You looked up to God like, please, just,
Wait, I think.
just don't,
I think so.
don't lightning strike this. Please.
Right.
No, for sure. No. Yeah.
Wait, what were you talking
I
about?
forgot where did this. Oh, my face. Yeah, but yeah.
Oh
we
yeah,
finished.
and then
I think we
like the
finished.
word proactive just took me back to like, oh my god, I just remember like wanting it so bad, but it was just a phase. Like
Yeah, it
as a
was.
teen, you get acne,
Yeah.
braces, glasses, all that.
Yeah, you all fucked up. Hormones fucked up. I didn't get any acne or anything as a kid. Like when I was growing up, I didn't
so
get
crazy.
any. My mom was like
Crazy.
that, but my little sister had it bad. Like she was really bad, and I was like, oh fuck.
See,
Don't know nothing about
it's-
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
I was like,
part of
lucky.
adolescence.
Well,
Yeah.
Just
Before
dodge
we
a bullet.
kind of just recap some of the things that we didn't get a chance to because we didn't put out a actual episode last week, is there anything that you can think about from your childhood that you wanted or that was advertised to you that your parents was like, nah, fam, it's slow? Because I could think of one thing, because you said proactive, because you saw the commercials and you saw like the
Yeah.
teeny boppers, you
Yup.
saw all them. Oh my
They
God,
play
I gotta
on your
get proactive.
insecurities, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So for me, I used to always think that the buy one get one free was real.
What?
What you mean?
What's
Just pay $50 shipping and handling.
And then you
for a $10
that is the big, like, first off, my mom would always tell me nothing in life is free.
smart woman.
So for me, I'm like, yo, mom, all we gotta do is pay $50 for a pair of slippers, and we get another one free. And she's like, honey, those slippers cost $20.
Right.
They're charging you $50 because essentially you're paying for the second pair.
Yes.
Second pair, right.
Was she off?
No,
Nah, she
was
wasn't
a smart
old.
Oh
lady.
no, she's wise.
She wasn't.
Okay,
wise.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
She
All
saved
right.
you from
It
a
was
lot
a
of
scam. It was a
shit.
scam. It
Nah,
was
she
a scam.
got you.
So you saying what in my life?
Yeah, if there anything you could think about.
All right, can I say something? And don't you fucking laugh. And I'm being dead
so then
fucking
mute my mic.
serious.
I'm closing my mouth.
No. Y'all can talk, but I'm just saying.
So then mute my
I'm
mic.
not saying this because this is a going narrative on this fucking
Oh,
podcast.
I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
Okay.
Okay.
It was for me. It was always a pair of Pradas. Like I came
What,
in the
Pradas?
era, Prada
Okay,
shoes,
okay.
Prada shoes. I wanted them so bad, just one.
At what
One
age?
Fucking in high school.
Okay.
It was very
Ooh,
important to
you
have.
was
when it was
stylish.
It was very
Okay.
important for you to have a pair of Pradas. It was
Very important. It was just like uniform.
My dad had 17 pair.
Okay.
He brought me. I remember I would see him every time I would see him. He would have the suede ones. I was like, I didn't even know they made. What the fuck?
He's freaking these.
I'd be like,
doing
Dad, yo, Pop, I just want one fucking pair, just one pair. You got 17. Give me one of yours. Like,
Y'all wore the
give it to
same
me.
size too.
Yes, and we wore the same
How
size.
I knew that?
So he took me to his crib one time, and he showed me. Bro, this is the weirdest moment. Like one moment I can remember, like being in his crib. Like I don't know
Vividly, yeah.
why I was there, but he was
Because you
like,
wanted them damn Pradas,
let me
nigga.
probably.
He was plotting
He
on
said,
those
Let me
Pradas.
show you like the Pradas. I just got these. He showed me a bunch of Pradas, and I was
Flexing in
like,
front of him.
okay, he had Maury's. He had all the fucking
Oh, he
shoes.
had the Maury's, yeah.
The ostrich skin shit.
Ah, the gator Maury's.
And I was like, can I, like, I just want one. He was like,
You told
nah.
him like, oh,
Yes, I was thirsty. You know how important Pradas were back
I
in the
would have
day?
beef with
Like,
that
we
nigga
can't
too.
even-
I
play
was
with that,
thirsty,
bro.
and he would not fucking get me a pair. And that was the one shoe I never got. Like, I always kind of figured out, but I never got them fucking shoes. And I never had a pair of Pradas my whole life in high school. That's probably why I hate Jordan so much. Sorry if I said that.
wait, what?
Guys,
Wow.
Pradas.
Pradas. So Prada
Nah, that's interesting.
shoes. Pradas.
Damn, I'm
Fuck
trying
me
to-
up.
I don't think there's
wanted
necessarily. All right, there is one thing I ain't gonna front. Like it's two. Let me be clear.
What?
When
It
I was
might
a-
be 3.
It might be 3. When I was a kid, like I think actually shout out to my moms because my teeth is really good for this now. Like I didn't eat candy, bro. I didn't eat candy.
You
till
weren't
about-
allowed to eat
I wasn't
candy?
allowed to eat candy, bro.
Got it.
What a child.
Feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, and it just wasn't. It wasn't around the crib. You know what I'm saying? I would literally have to be by myself out with kids.
So how were you fat as a child?
Yo, my problem was ready.
Yo, I love mad loud. Sorry.
That was
No, because I was really fat
No,
too
no.
as a kid.
too?
I
You
was
fat?
like, I wasn't just fat. I was like obese as a child.
Girl,
Reggie
no, you
Nacho?
wasn't. You ain't having a
No, yeah.
nutritionist.
Let's not do this.
Reggie nachos.
You didn't have a nutritionist. I had one. My mom tried to tell me.
I have pictures. I have
Whoa.
pictures. I was like, at one point, I was like overweight.
Wow.
Anyway.
Heavy
Okay.
Reggie is got to be the funniest thing I can think of. in
Ever
my
think
I was
about.
life.
pretty cute.
Wow.
But
Okay.
Heavy, plump. Like,
Okay, wait. So do you like candy now?
I no, and that's what I was about to say. Like it's basically like structured me now. Like I get candy now, and I can only eat like 2 or 3 bites of that shit. And I'm like, I'm cool. Never had a cavity, so that's one.
Whoa, what a life! You
Never had a
live.
cavity.
Never had a
Right?
tooth pulled.
Okay, Pierre, you too.
Y'all niggas.
Haitian background.
So you hate Michael Jackson and don't eat candy?
and don't eat
That's
candy. Yeah, he just miserable all over.
And y'all said I
He
was
just
the weird
miserable
one
all
on this
over.
Nah, I'm
podcast.
sorry.
Oh, you still the weird. You still the
I
weird
was
one.
the weird one on the
Nah,
podcast.
nah.
You still the weird one.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, Reggie.
And I
He's just
also-
wild.
And I also say the other thing that really pissed me off, and I can vividly remember this, it was getting my ears pierced, bro. Like my mother would not let me get my ears pierced, bro.
Yo, why?
Like that shit pissed me the
get that.
Nah, that shit got me tight though.
I get it.
I'm talking Tyshawn and them bagging all the girls
Facts.
and the fucking
And the boogers,
nameplate
with the
earrings
boogers and
and
the
the J's.
Not the nameplate
I
earring.
wanted
Yes.
the nameplate. I wanted
Yes.
the A, the bing. You know what I'm saying? I wanted that vibe.
Nah, meanwhile, my mom, I look like fucking Avril Lavigne.
Avril
My whole fucking ear was pierced from cartilage.
Wait, you was?
To 4 different.
Yo,
I had
Savon
mad
is a
piercings.
nasty
I had
nigga, bro.
Alright,
mad
Savon.
piercings.
Niggas
we
that have
gotta do a
cartilage-
documentary on you.
Facts. The faces
We gotta
of
do a
him,
docu-series on this motherfucker
You had
right
a
here.
bunch of this. You had a bunch of them, right?
I had one. Like
What,
it
the
was-
Travis Barker
it was
shit?
up
Top one?
top.
The
It was
cartilage
up
one?
top, and then I had 2 on the lube.
Oh
on
my-
the ear lube.
Savon.
Like,
Lobe.
I had like lobe. I'm
He
sorry,
said
the
lube.
What?
That's exactly freak nigga.
The earlobe. The earlobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had
On the
mad.
lobe.
I had mad piercings for no reason. No reason. No reason at all.
That's me. I should have been raised
This
in that
actually
household.
brings me to a question. Did you have one of the things that your parents kept away from you?
Now that you said that, I wasn't allowed to get my belly button pierced, so I actually did it myself.
Wait, Reg.
Excuse me.
Okay, it wasn't that hard because
Was
you
it
just
big
get
belly
no,
Reggie
it
or
wasn't
little
the.
Reg.
Big belly a little.
I did in high school, so I was decently sized by then.
Okay.
But it was with the piercing kit and all that, and it was really easy. So, but I just like was not allowed to do it. I had to get somebody who had a PayPal account to order it for me and give it. It was a whole big thing. But before you said that, I couldn't even like think of many things. Although it seems like I'm bullshitting now because I literally just said I couldn't get proactive. But for the most part, like my parents really like spoiled me in that way, not materialistically, but if I wanted one little thing, like let's say I wanted to watch this movie, my dad would drive around to like 7 Blockbusters to like find me that movie. Like he would do
that's
like
love.
shit like that. If like I had one thing I want for Christmas, they'll always make sure they
at
like
least got it.
somehow got it. So
That's love.
yeah, and we didn't have it like that growing up. So they really had to make a way. But yeah, I think if I think more, there definitely will be something that I didn't have as a child.
Can we just quickly talk about how gangster you are? Like you casually just pierced yourself and was like, yeah. It was calm for me. It wasn't even all that. I had
That's a
kid.
true story. I'm not even. That's not
Did
even
you
like a.
numb it with like ice?
I'm getting squeamish.
What was the process?
If it's
Was
a-
there a lot of blood? Do you have an innie? Do you have an outie?
There was
Like,
I have an any. I'm not an Audi ass bitch. Okay.
Don't fuck around.
Oh no offense to the Audi belly button
Nah, yeah,
people
shout out
out
to all the
there.
Audis. We love
I'm
you.
sorry, but yeah, my
Yeah.
belly button's cute.
You
Okay.
can suck on the outie.
And then
Sorry, 'cause
oh,
you do
wait.
things to Audi. Just
To
saying.
lick one.
oh my God, Zavon.
Crazy.
Okay.
Flick it. You can flick the outie. It
Wait.
start dingling.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
You
What's that?
know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
You hit it with
Dev?
that mother- L. You hit it with that motherfucker like this.
Dev.
She ain't never gonna do
Have
that.
you ever had a? This is what he walks back
Yo,
to.
you got an innie
Have
or
you had a
Audi?
shorty with a Audi belly
Oh, I had
button?
a fire innie. My
got-
shit is
you
fire.
got an innie?
That's what I'm saying.
I got
I'm
fire
prideful that my belly button's cute.
Yeah.
But like he was talking about how
Yeah.
if a shorty has a Audi belly button, he like flicks it and shit.
Boing.
I don't like that. I'm be honest with you Audi niggas.
I don't have
Who's
an
Audi?
outie.
Who's Audi in here?
Nobody.
It's okay. We won't shame you. It's
I'm
okay.
not gonna lie. The Audi looks like an oversized clitoris.
Like, that's why you suck on it.
I don't want to Audi shame, but I basically already did.
You suck on the Audi belly
It's
buttons?
a third nipple.
That's not cool. And there is a sensation there.
That's
No,
what I'm-
the camera's on
There's
Alex.
something
No.
Talk about
Like-
it. Yo, you licking belly buttons out here in the streets? That's a new one.
Yo, I got to
Do
kiss her
you? Is
behind
that a thing?
navel.
Like all jokes aside,
Kiss
like do you
behind
really?
navel.
Hello?
I hate the word navel.
Feel me?
Hello?
Ooh, I
got
kind of
you.
like it.
So you lick the navel?
If it's there,
I hope she cleans it.
me too.
Me too. Only one way to find out, he said.
If she don't, I will.
Oh my goodness
Y'all niggas,
gracious.
I ain't gonna lie. Something about that is nasty as fuck.
Nah,
Licking
dog.
navel,
Yo,
It
you
is.
got it.
Let me lick your
No,
navel.
but like,
Come on, R&B singer. Come on.
sucking
let me
navel.
lick your,
That's what y'all
let me
love
lick
to
your
say.
navel.
That's what y'all love to. Ooh, I
My
was
bad.
kissing on her navel. That's what y'all love
I'm
to
gonna
say.
bring that back. I ain't say a nigga ain't say navel in a minute.
Bring that motherfucker back.
That's kind of fire.
That's kind of fire. Navel,
Sometimes her
Yeah.
navel.
kiss on,
On
your
a
navel.
song?
I'm saying.
Suck on your
What
navel.
rhymes with
that-
navel?
that is a good one.
No, but yeah, I think it's because we're talking about how I pierce my own belly button.
yourself.
No, because I think not my tolerance for pain is high, but also if you have an actual piercing needle, it doesn't hurt. Like it doesn't hurt. It just goes through. Like it just.
Well, how did you do it?
Cause I'm
Like, what
I'm
did you
like
do?
that.
Did you
I'm
have-
like that.
It's really
like
hard.
that.
Wait, what?
It's really hard.
Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
What
You
did
have to have
do?
a clamp, and it has like a little thing. You clamp it, and then boom, and then
my
you just.
Jesus.
Did you
Yo,
YouTube
Reggie.
this?
Yo, Reggie. Yo, Reggie.
Wait, I was
my
like,
stomach when you said that shit.
Gotta relax.
Oh my Jesus
You know that's
Christ.
like that was like the number one thing for girls that got it would always get infected.
mine didn't get
Yeah.
infected.
Your
Yeah.
Because
Bro.
whatever I do, if I buy something, if I do something, if I like put my mind to something, I'll do so much fucking research.
Facts.
I knew how to clean it. I knew how to take care of it.
Right.
Mine just never got infected. Yeah.
You still got it right now?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's the same one?
What?
You didn't have to re-pierce it?
My same piercing, or like I mean the thing I put, like the piercing I put in
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
changed.
Okay.
But my same piercing, yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
got
fire.
no problems at
Holy
all.
shit.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you ever need a little side gig, that's what you need.
Reggie does navel piercings.
He couldn't even say it.
You know what that is? That's
it's
like
fucking
when you
different.
used to go to the house parties and they used to do the $5 tattoos.
Yo,
Like that's
My
what-
service
so,
is
like,
only
you can
worth
do that.
$4.99 to you, Savon.
everyone should be arrested who made
Oh,
who's at those parties.
wait,
do
really?
that.
Oh,
That's
wait.
the thing.
Because I was about to
$5
say, because
tattoo.
my tattoo is a stick and poke. Do you guys know what that is?
What the fuck? Oh, is it the? Is that
that?
like the
Let's not tattoo
it's
shame
the-
here,
it's
because
no,
What
no,
is that?
it's,
What
it's
is
a
that?
very elegant way to get a
yes,
tattoo, but it's very
elegant. Yeah,
painful.
because my experience
Can I
was
see it,
so
if you don't mind?
my experience was so nice. Like it was just with the needle and the
And
ink.
it ticks.
And I was laying on her couch. She like set up, we did the stencil. Like it was so nice. I wouldn't trade it for the world. Like my first tattoo.
So you
Wow.
didn't get the regular like
The gun. I didn't
I
get.
have a
you
man.
had
I
a
have
big ass gun on my arm.
She
Yes.
like studied how to do it. Like it was
Yes.
great. Yeah.
So there's this place in I don't know if it's Thailand, but there's like this extremely famous tattoo artist, and
She has like mad tattoo. Yeah,
and
she's like an older lady.
Yes,
Yeah.
old lady, and it's hard to get an appointment, and she
Yeah,
does it. And,
yeah.
and it's. I've always said, yo, that's where I would want to get my
It's
tattoo.
an art. Yeah.
It's
I mean,
very-
tattooing.
You have any tattoos?
I have
Def?
none.
You have no tattoos?
I
Really?
have none. I have none.
Do you want tattoos?
Absolutely.
You have a low pain tolerance?
said
No,
absolutely.
I actually have a pretty high pain tolerance. I could do it, but
So what's been holding you back? Yeah.
you know what it is? Every time I've went to go get a tattoo,
Right.
God has stopped me.
That's interesting.
Something
Why?
has happened and stopped me, and I'm like,
Like
okay,
what? Like
yeah.
the person was busy, or like what?
Just
Like
every time.
or
Right.
yourself, you got like
No, just
like,
something always. I'm like, oh, I'm going. Today's the day.
Yeah.
Something happened. I'm like, yo, it just every time I would go to get the tattoo, it would stop me. And I'm glad. I'm actually grateful for it now because I feel like I'm just much wiser, and I know. I think I have a better understanding of what I would want and stuff like that. So it's like, there's two people. That person in whatever country that is, and then this guy in Indiana named Shadow Inc. He's OD talented. Now I've been talking to him for 6 years about you're gonna be the guy to do
You've
it.
been waiting
Ooh.
6. You've been talking to the nigga for 6 years. Like,
For
yo,
real,
the
I
design,
told him.
it just got
He's a
better.
celebrity
Oh,
tattoo.
that's gonna be so good when you get it because it's very intentional. Like
Yes,
you planned it.
Right.
Yo.
I mean, not that unplanned tattoos are bad, but I'm saying like it feels so much better if you
Yes.
do that, and if you wait, like.
Yeah, it's my. I want the.
It's worth it.
whole
Wait, do you have
fucking-
tattoos, Alex?
I do. I have a wooden cross in the middle
Okay,
of my
because I was like looking
Ooh,
at it, I was
that's
like,
a
wait, does he
tender
not have
spot.
tattoos?
Tender's tender. I did that first just to see what my pain tolerance was.
You're
like.
fucking out of control.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
tender spot.
I heard the
Savon
worst is
got
your
it.
feet. Like it hurts the most.
I
But
laughed at
you know
Savon
what
when
they
he
said,
got
right?
it.
That you know they said
I
if
was like,
you
look at
take
this guy trying to be tough, man.
Yeah, man.
up.
I just was trying to
She
increase
was
the
hard,
sex
though.
value. That's all.
No. It's
it.
tough. It was
Every
tough. It was tough. It
picture,
was tough.
Pierre takes like, yo, make sure you get the
Nigga said, make
tattoos.
sure
Nigga, get it right now. How about that? Yeah.
With the beanie, with the beanie.
You got
You
anything
said-
on your elbow?
Nah, I gotta finish. I gotta finish
finish it?
Because I heard
elbowing
that's
up.
like the worst.
I gotta
spot
finish elbowing
ever.
up in the
Yeah.
inner
Oh,
arm. Like, I still got
really?
some work to do. The pandemic
Okay.
hit, so I couldn't finish my sleeve because the pandemic hit, and then it was like, oh damn.
Right.
Yo, Dev, you know they say
Half-ass nigga.
if you touch your legs, that should make you taller, right?
That's that's big cap, and I hate leg tats.
Nah, you do look taller.
I
if
hate
you do
ma-
like
I
that.
hate male leg tats.
You
Really?
do? You
Oh,
gonna
you
hate me
hating.
because I'm about to get yacked.
Facts.
And
You
I
about
don't,
to hate
and
me.
for girls, I like to me. So this is just me. This
Sure.
is just my opinion.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
My opinion
His
doesn't matter.
preference.
This doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
When I see girls get tattoos on their legs, very seldom be like, ooh, that looks nice because I'm a leg guy. Like that's like a trait on women I like legs. So when I see a girl mark her leg up, I'll be like, sometimes it either really, really works or it just doesn't do it for me. So I don't personally, I'm not into like leg
but when
tats.
she has like a fire like thigh tap.
See, with the koi fish, that was
With
a
the koi
tattoo. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I do know what he's talking
I've
about.
seen some girls
What
with
if
that.
she write directions to her coochie on it?
I've
Wait,
seen
what
some
is it?
wild tattoos like that.
Wait, what did you say?
Directions to her coochie. You ain't never seen the tat where this way?
Alex is
It
different.
just says this way, and it's like arrow.
Honestly, that's
They got
very
different
bold.
ways of doing it.
That's pretty bold for someone to do. But I've seen that.
The way you be hanging
it's
out
not
at.
far enough.
The same places you be at. Hello.
No, you don't.
He in the island.
Because y'all linked and I wasn't there.
That's a fact.
He was invited though.
I'm actually, it's
I
okay.
was.
I just wasn't invited.
Speaking. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say it. I'm the elephant in the room. I just addressed it. It's okay.
Me neither.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I have a question for y'all.
Okay.
Before we talk about the BET Awards, before we talk about her, who we all love, we are all fans of her. There was a song that dropped last week, and with all this amazing music coming out over the year, we had Lil Baby, we had J. Cole, we got Tyler the Creator, we had a bunch of really good music that dropped. I found myself listening to this one song, this one single, and it made, I won't say embarrassed, I won't say ashamed,
Okay.
concerned maybe. Maybe not even concerned.
Okay.
Unlikely. There we go. That's the word. Unlikely. The song that I had on repeat has been super unlikely. And I wanted to know your guilty pleasures because I have a guilty pleasure
Okay.
and I'm really embarrassed.
Okay.
Don't be.
But I have been playing. Wait, think about your guilty pleasure first before I say it.
Song wise?
I don't
Just
know
life.
because
Just life.
Oh, in life?
Life. Guilty
Okay.
pleasures of life.
Okay. I'll tell you.
got it.
That I shouldn't like. Like
I mean,
shouldn't
I know
like.
it's a guilty pleasure because of the way it's viewed, but I'm not like embarrassed
Yeah,
about
me
it.
either.
Okay,
Right,
cool.
right,
Just keep
right.
it in your head.
Okay,
It's
okay.
there.
Keep it in
It's
your
there.
head.
It's there.
Okay.
In my head.
I should not like Ed Sheeran's new song "Bad Habits" the way that I do.
Damn, why not? Though? That's right
He's
up your alley.
Oh my God, he's
with you.
fire.
That's
Come on.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm not,
No,
that's
no.
fine.
What is it?
I almost sent it to you, Dev, because I think you would appreciate it.
I gotta hear it. I haven't heard it.
But-
Is it a new song?
When I
Yeah,
tell
just
you
drop it.
this song
listening.
has been on,
Repeat?
I don't get it.
Ed
I
Sheeran,
don't
no,
get it.
Ed
I heard
Sheeran's
it.
like
No, but when you
heard it.
driving through Brooklyn blasting like
Yeah,
Ed
yeah.
Sheeran, and
Living
the
your
nigga next to
truth.
you got
Living
on
your
Pop
truth.
Smoke,
I
like
feel you.
you looking at yourself like yo, something.
no,
more-
he's like for
yeah.
1 year. I don't know if he still is. He was literally the most top streamed artist in the whole
Yeah.
globe.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Like above Drake,
Yeah,
above.
absolutely.
So
Well
like
deserved.
he has that appeal. Yeah, he's like
I
fire.
think I'll actually play the song.
I'm
It's
in
more like
love with the
house
shape
music.
of
I
you.
think I heard it.
It's
It
a
has that
little-
tempo. It has that tempo.
Yeah, it got that.
Oh,
tempo.
was that the music video where he was like the Joker or something like that?
Yeah, it looked a little strange.
Yes.
Can I send you my guilty pleasure after this?
Please
You can
do,
play?
please do. So I'm gonna play this just so you can hear it a little bit.
Just so the people
YouTube
understand what you're
flag
so
us.
guilty about.
Like,
The melody there, though. The melody
my
fire.
nigga. He started with the woo.
This sounds like
that's
some
crazy,
like
bro.
Coldplay shit.
You feel me?
Yeah,
That's
no, but
tough.
like good. Yeah, in a good way.
I really appreciate it.
Every time you come around, you know I
shit's
can't
some
say.
This is him.
Yeah, it's him.
This is him.
It's really him.
Every time the sun goes down, I let you take control.
Yeah.
This shit sound like it's about to slap.
I can
takes a
feel
turn, watch.
paradise
I can hear Dev recording.
Yeah, it takes us back to 2013. Listen to it.
And tonight had something wonderful.
And this is where it gets crazy.
Bad habits lead to late nights.
Bring this sound back.
Yo, there's this.
This will be the last, but it
This is
Yes, yes.
I was
No,
gonna
no, no, no.
send this to you.
No, is this considered house music?
I'm not sure.
Is it like what is it? I just don't want to have the wrong term.
I think
It's
not-
just
it's not
EDM.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I like what didn't indulge in the like the festival like peace little like that era, but then Craig,
and all that?
Craig, Craig listens to everything, and he just told me like, oh, you're just listening to the wrong EDM artist, and like when you really indulge in what you like in EDM, fire.
David Guetta's fire.
You
Yeah, they
become
got some
one
heat.
with the music, like,
Fire.
and there's also a TikTok trend going around where they imitate. I don't know if you know, they imitate like the white girl dance, quote unquote, like that's what they're calling it, and they're like dancing like like this, like to this music, but they're
Oh my
like,
God.
Yeah,
but they're like, yo,
They rub their nipples.
Yeah, no. It's like a joke.
This is so sensual.
It's a joke trend, and then they
love
dance to EDM. But then
that's what they do off the Molly, bro.
no,
love
yeah.
it.
Oh my god.
But what they're saying is like once you like try it, you become like
fam.
It's like freeing. Like
You just start saying, dude.
Dude, bro, dude.
nah, if
Molly
you
wood.
go do it one time. Like just one
Go
time.
to an EDM.
Go rage to like EDM.
Yes,
like
go
I
to
see
a
the
concert.
appeal.
I'm
I
done
see the appeal.
Amazing.
I've gone before.
Electric Zoo.
Really?
Which one did you,
Yo,
which
get
one-
out of
which
You
one-
don't know why?
When did you
I
go
went
to?
to. I don't know, bro. I was in high school though. For me, I told you I went to a
damn.
private school. Remember, I was playing.
Right.
I was trying to play basketball. I thought I was ill. Anyway,
You might have been.
yeah, I was alright. But come on, niggas is like 7 feet. Like, what was I doing?
Hey.
Anyway,
Yo, you ever played
talking
Kevin
to me.
Huter?
I didn't play Kevin Huter. I know you almost
From
did.
the Atlanta Hall?
I did.
You're talking to
he's
me.
nice as hell.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Thank you, Dev.
It's okay.
We still ill people.
still ill people.
But yeah, I went to high school with white people that introduced me to different shit. Like, and I'm forever grateful for that shit. They would introduce and invite other black people that's not from this community to raves, these house parties, EDM things. So we might have done a little Molly water before day and night or some shit. It wasn't Izu. It was some smaller festival, and I was waved in there. I was a little confused.
Okay.
No.
Once you let it happen.
But once I was letting myself go a little bit, I felt comfortable, sure.
Right.
Sure.
And my friend brought up that like sometimes it's more fun at like these clubs and shit because there's not many lyrics, so you don't have to get caught up in looking cool and knowing the words, and you just let go and like it's kind of fun. Not gonna hold you.
so
It's kind of fun.
It is the most fun I've had at a concert. Is EDM concert.
Yeah, it's
I've
kinda
always wanted
fun,
to do
yo.
what's the big one? Ultra. It's
Ultra.
my dream. I want to go to Ultra in Miami.
That's when they in the pool
It's
parties with the bubbles
Yeah,
and
it's a
shit.
bunch of
fucking
everything. It's a
stage,
bunch of
the
everything.
speakers
A
turn
lot
into
of-
people and
yeah.
shoot you with the
I think
spray
Oh
guns,
shit!
colors,
Yeah.
colors.
I
Oh my
think
god!
Shaq had a set there at some point.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Shaquille O'Neal, I think
yeah.
he was
Oh
doing,
my
like,
god, that must have been
yeah,
so
yeah.
fun.
There's a lot of high energy.
EDM fest in the. I think it's the biggest EDM fest in the world.
That
if I'm not
easily.
mistaken. Ultra. I went to Electric Zoo, which is in New York.
Right,
They do it on
right.
the
What's
island
like
on
it's
They
called
do
like
Global now, I think.
Tomorrowland
Yeah.
or something like that. Oh.
Tomorrow, yes.
They need to bring that
Tomorrowland,
back.
Yeah.
They need to bring it
That's
back, and we should go as a podcast family.
Bro, we're doing drugs.
Shit.
It's
And Pop Molly.
drugs. I
down.
might not
I'd
do
smoke
Molly because my body's changed.
Okay.
But yeah, but I'm drugs.
We go
I
pop
got some
something.
Molly water for you. We good.
can
Nah,
pop
fuck
something
that.
together.
Once niggas told me my brain could overheat, I said I'm not doing this shit. I keep telling you niggas.
Just
I don't know.
whoever's listening, just don't
Yeah.
knock it till you try it.
Yeah,
Don't
same
knock
I
it.
I don't know if this is necessarily a guilty pleasure though. I fuck with
Oh
that
yeah,
shit.
that's
I
what.
don't think that's a guilty pleasure.
Not at all, bro.
To
Niggas-
bump that.
Because you feel
I
like
mean,
it's
Ed
so
Sheeran-
against what you're assumed to, you know.
I just love. I shouldn't love
Ed
that.
Sheeran
Like,
love
Ed
that.
Sheeran,
Why
he's-
shouldn't
all right,
you?
you know
Why?
Because
That
he's
shit
not
is
going into the
hard.
studio saying this is who I'm making the music for.
Right.
Sure, but Ed Sheeran is
Nah,
an
but that shit's-
international.
No, he just wants to
artist.
reach. He just wants to reach
So I
who.
was like, if this goes into an EDM,
Just listen.
please.
Just listen. Hold up, Dev. I got you. I got you a little bit more.
I used to live in Orlando, nigga.
Or do my bad habits lead
the
to
Weeknd.
Yeah, it sounds like the Weeknd's new shit.
Wait,
Wow, this sounds like
Disco.
the Weeknd's new shit. Yeah,
Disco is coming. I think disco is gonna make a big comeback.
Like, that's my
Silk
vibe,
Sonic
dog.
and all of that too. Yeah.
Disco is
Guilty
gonna be
pleasure.
big.
I love Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
That's not bad, bro.
you know
Nah, I don't even
vibes.
look at it like that. I think I have a real guilty pleasure. No,
All right. Talk to me.
wait, just real quick. We don't have to expand on it. How do you guys feel about the weekend?
I
He's
love
cool.
the
What do you
Weeknd.
mean by that when you ask that question?
Right. That's true.
What,
should've
I
said
don't know.
that
What do
first.
you want to answer? What do you want to say?
Nah, Reggie.
I have
Stand
no-
on something.
I
What do
don't
you
have
No,
mean
no-
when
yeah,
you
I was just
ask that
asking. What do you guys
question?
feel about the weekend?
How do
He's
I
cool.
feel
We don't
just
have-
in general?
I love him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I love him as an artist. I think his music has changed.
Okay.
Doesn't make him any less of an artist because the talent is still there. But I personally, maybe I would like a little bit more slower R&B.
You sound like Randy Jackson from American
Yeah, it's a no for me,
Idol.
dog. It's a no for me, dog.
The nigga sound like Randy Jackson. I'm sorry.
It's a no for
Just
me, dog.
automatically, he was like,
I mean, he's cool. He's alright.
Nah,
Okay,
he's cool,
that's
though.
cool.
He's all right.
alright, yeah.
Why? How do you feel about
Yeah, I
The
think you
Weeknd?
said that with some intention.
no, I think he's an amazing artist. I just don't understand why he sings like that.
Now we talking.
Like I just don't get it. Like
Got
you.
he,
Now we
he
talking.
doesn't sound like that when he talks. So why do you sing like that? Like I just don't understand. Like
got
and
you.
Adam Levine as well. Like why do you that voice?
Yeah.
Like the nasally voice. Like what is that style? Like
Okay.
When I try.
Yeah, that Adam Levine shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah,
talent, guys. The
That's him.
talent.
Right.
But yeah, I think he's amazing. I do think he's amazing.
Nah, I fuck with him.
Everybody want to be. That's my nigga.
That's Adam right there. That's Big Maroon 5.
I fuck with Adam.
I'm saying.
Sorry.
Nah, you good, man. What's the name?
Okay, guilty pleasures.
Oh, guilty pleasures, right? Yeah. I gotta stop, and I keep doing this to this day. No funny shit. I gotta stop eating McDonald's fries, bro.
No, you
That
don't.
is a great pleasure.
That's
Fuck
the-
that. That
yeah,
is
that's
what,
not guilty.
That's
Don't feel guilty.
Even
skinny
though those aren't
fries?
potatoes, and Bill Gates made them, but that
McDonald's
it's okay.
fries.
McDonald's fries is
You know how they be with
crazy.
the whole stigma with McDonald's though, feel what I'm saying? So
I
you be
love
like,
Oh yeah, it's unhealthy, but we agree.
man,
Like,
no, y'all don't understand. Like, if I don't eat for the day, just give me one large fry.
Yo,
Just give me one of those shits and a little ketchup with it.
Bill
Good.
Gates makes all those fries, right?
Yo, you gotta try the
Bill
sweet and
Gates?
sour.
He's the number one supplier, I think, of potatoes to McDonald's.
Bill Gates.
Wait, who?
yeah.
oh, he know what he doing.
So that's why I'm kind of like, because I don't know. Bill Gates been trying to.
He might have.
Oh yeah, like
So
where do you
this
get these
whole
potatoes
fries.
from?
He's trying to do something. But
be a
enjoy.
I ain't enjoying shit.
Enjoy.
I've been helping this nigga while I've been trying to bag his ex.
Oh,
Oh,
Melinda.
you got a thing for Melinda? Oh, that's right. The Gates.
The fuck?
95.
Whole time I've been supplying the nigga to keep.
Call
you know
him.
What I'm saying? Fuck
Call
you.
him.
Windows 95.
It's crazy, yo. Yo, try the
support Bill
McDonald's fries with the sweet and sour sauce.
Oh
Yes,
hello?
absolutely.
You won't
Hello?
regret it. You
Bro,
won't
I do
regret
that and barbecue.
it. Okay.
We in the
Yeah,
same
we can
party.
go after. I'm
We
not
at the
gonna lie.
Yo,
I
like,
love McDonald's.
I don't know
bro.
what it is, what they put in them fries.
No, we in the hood. That's why.
You right.
You eat
Nah,
something
right.
else from
I think
McDonald's?
it's the shape. I think it's the shape of them.
You eating something else from McDonald's?
I love McDonald's.
Yo.
Oh my
They
goodness.
be trying
I
to guilt
have
trip
to
niggas for
stop
that.
myself from eating McDonald's
Fam.
in spurts.
You don't understand?
You
Niggas
eat
from
the
the
burgers?
trenches. That shit is I eat in the trenches.
I will
burgers? I'm
eat
saying?
anything off the menu. The number 2
should be
double
it.
cheeseburger meal
Oh,
with the law,
Savon
the
is a
high
nasty-
I enjoy
Yo,
McDonald's.
it's one thing to
Yo.
secretly love McDonald's still at this big age,
See? Look at y'all
but
judging.
to
Look at y'all
say it
judging.
on the
Look at
podcast,
y'all
like
judging.
openly,
Nah, so I ain't gonna let them do you like that.
For what,
You
like-
McDonald's
Look at them judging,
cheeseburgers in 2021.
He a
just
quarter
enjoy
pounder.
it, enjoy it
No,
alone, like
I
enjoy
eat
it by
the dollar
yourself.
menu burgers.
All right, Savon, come on. You
That's
supposed to
even
ride with
I
us.
worse.
don't even eat the quarter pounders.
That's the real meat.
They don't
You
hit the same as like.
Savon.
I acknowledge that
Poverty
McDonald's
burgers.
tastes good. I just can't bring myself to like.
The poverty
I can't.
burger
Hey,
patties.
what'd he say?
The poverty patties.
the poverty patties.
Who said that?
The poverty
Who said
patties.
The shit's off the dollar
That's
menu.
yeah, that's it right there. Poverty patties.
Poverty patties?
Woo! Now I ain't gonna let
to.
y'all do my mans like that, right? Because Pete, right? Where
Thank
I'm
you.
from, right? In Roosevelt, it's a 3.5 mile radius. I was being nice. It's a 3 mile radius.
Facts.
So I'm saying, let me take off the half.
Take off the half.
The biggest business
What the fuck was that?
in this town of mine.
He's like, let me stop playing.
Nah, yeah, it ain't much. It's a McDonald's.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The biggest business?
I swear to God, the big.
Wait, what?
It's funny, right?
Wait, what he
Nah, key. They just keep poisoning my community, but it's funny.
Wait. So they serving the poverty patties the most
Nigga said
in
the-
your community.
The only.
Nigga said the biggest
Yo,
business in my neighborhood.
nigga, I swear to you, the rest of it is bodegas, a Western beef supermarket, if you're familiar. That's the Trenches supermarket. They don't really be having the fresh
I'ma
meats in
drive
there.
by
You
this
just go
nigga
there
hood.
if you want a little cereal.
I'm gonna drop by.
If you
your
want a
hood.
little
If you
cereal,
want a
he
little
said.
cereal, you pop up to the Western beef, you know what I'm saying?
gotta say
And
this
then
nigga.
they just built the 7-Eleven. So my whole point is like when you come back to your
Hey,
town or where you
growth.
from,
Growth.
late night, I know Savon's a hard worker. It beat a McDonald's fries, I feel like a meal.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate you trying to throw me some bail. But
Poverty
nigga, I will
patties.
eat that shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner if I didn't
You
get
are
fat.
Oh my
Can I
goodness.
say-
Bro.
Can I give you? I'll shoot you a little
Nah,
bit
shout
of
out to a
bail
single
right
might be on
now.
something.
Can I shoot you a little bit of bail?
Please do.
I used to eat pork. I think I'm 7 years without eating pork now.
Wow.
Okay.
The fucking McGriddles is one of the greatest things
Oh.
I've ever
Bro.
tasted.
Okay,
in
good. We
my
on the
Yeah,
same
because
page.
the
Are we
bun is
cooking
like
now?
sweet, right?
It's infused
With syrup.
Yeah, you know, Reg.
Because it was so good at one point. I said,
Oh shit! Here I am pretending I don't know. I'm like, that's a
Don't
cereal.
act like
Oh,
you don't. Don't say that, Reggie. I'm not gonna let you do it. You heard Reggie? Oh my God, yes. Right? Maybe. Now you know what's in there. God, you know what's some syrup.
and I was like,
oh.
I mean, that's what I
Real quick, I have a
heard.
confession, right?
Nah, I know.
So whenever I have these bouts of when I just go on like my McDonald's runs, or when I'm just treating myself bad, I'm just eating like shit. I'm not really being mindful of what I put in my body. I'm not really working out.
Right.
Like when I do decide I'm gonna go back to the gym, I always buy like my last supper McDonald's meal.
No fucking
So,
way.
What does that consist of?
Yo,
The
let
day
me take
before
you
I
some.
Get back into the gym.
No, let.
I get 2 cheeseburgers, a 10-piece, a large
Savon.
fry, and a high C.
There's a whole. No.
crazy.
fucking homeless.
Nah, I ain't gonna let y'all do my
And
man
then
like
the
that.
next day-
Yo, he knew the order off top of his head.
And then
Like,
the next
fucking
day,
child.
I go to the gym.
no.
And it
I just
changes
need
my
to.
life.
No, like, there's so much
Savon, that shit
more
out,
out
bro.
there
That's
for you
my-
in the world, Savon. Let me take you to a few food spots. You
And a
know,
Travis
there's a
Scott
whole
toy.
world.
This
Reggie,
fucking-
There's a
I
whole
don't
world out
want
there,
that.
sir.
I don't want better for me.
Reggie.
Like I like the bullshit.
I tried.
But that's why it's a guilty pleasure, Reg. Because don't get it fucked up.
You know it's bad.
I love very high premium quality food that's expensive.
Okay, yeah.
Don't get it fucked up.
Kennedy fried chicken still slaps.
But Kennedy's still good.
Ooh, I say this all the time. No matter how much money I get, I always love a good struggle meal.
That's a fact.
I always like the ramen noodles. I always love a good struggle meal. Like the
Chinese
eggs and rice. Yeah.
Better it is.
Poverty patties.
Dev, that ain't true because they could be using rat for chicken. But I'm gonna let you get off.
That's always been a rumor. I looked into this. It's not true.
Okay, never mind.
So
Thank
it's
you.
sometimes the chicken. I know the meat you're talking about specifically, but it was.
Thank you for saving me.
It's
I've been
good
fucked
now.
up.
But I don't eat the Chinese.
I've been eating bougie Chinese just because I've been scared. Thank you.
No problem.
I've been spending extra
And pork.
for chicken and broccoli. Thank you.
No more pork.
I wish I could do the no pork.
Yeah, I don't do pork.
But I'm Korean, so Korean barbecue. So
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, you can't do that.
the pork belly.
Oh, my God. Can I say something? Have you ever had banchan?
Oh my God, bunch. Let me show.
What's that?
How
Banchan
dare
wings?
you look at me and ask me if I had
Banchan
banchan?
wings?
Motherfucking chicken.
No, the way they fry
Let
these
me tell you
motherfuckers.
how
Wait,
these
you have
niggas-
okay.
I've never had it.
I be in Queens.
I just eat McDonald's.
No. It's people don't. People obviously don't believe me when I say Koreans have the best fried chicken.
the
People
way they
obviously
fry
don't
it-
believe. Okay, whatever.
No.
I get it. Whatever.
We in this together.
I will have a conversation with you about it.
No, because like
Where
the
do I
way we fry it is
It's in
different.
Queens.
It's a different.
That was in Queens. I think
It's a
it's in the
chain.
city
It's a
too.
chain.
They're a chain.
Banchan.
You know, I want you to try so bad. I will literally bring it for you guys. I just
Deadass.
need people to understand soy garlic, Korean fried chicken.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Like the outside,
it's
the
really good.
exterior is different
Yeah,
because
the
we
way I
fry
fry
it
it.
is a different way. It's like, yeah.
It's
Anyway.
so
put me
good.
on,
I'm gonna just let the action speak. I'm not gonna talk too much.
Any Korean fried chicken spot,
Hey.
I'm in that.
Yes.
I'm in
It's
that shit.
different.
Listen,
It's
listen,
different.
I know you think your grandmother fried chicken. I know you think Popeye's fried chicken. You ain't had it till you had this Korean fried
Yeah, I ain't
chicken.
gonna hold
Oh
Them
my God.
motherfuckers is using different
That's
shit
a
in there.
fact.
Yo,
That's a fact.
I'm really trying to contain myself because this is a
I don't know,
narrative
bro.
I've been trying to secretly
I don't
push
know.
for so long.
Yo, dead ass.
And now I have some cosigns.
No,
I gotta try it.
Korean fried chicken is
No, and
they
Armand,
frying that shit.
friend of the pod, he
Facts,
tweeted,
shout
he was
out
like,
to
yo, Koreans know how to fry some fucking chicken.
OD.
And he went viral because mad people agreed.
Yup.
So,
I gotta
Get some
try it.
Chipotle mayo sauce on the side. Game.
I gotta try it.
Some
I gotta
aioli?
try it.
All right, let's
okay,
get it.
I'm excited. I'm
getting
literally
fat.
going to bring it for you guys because I
Please.
need
Over there, sat on the
Oh my God.
stairs.
Yo, please turn it up. Please turn it up. Show me some love.
Cabinets are bare, and I'm unaware
I'm at Adidas.
of
Like
just
I'm back at my
how
OG.
This is my
got
guilty
into
pleasure.
this mess.
I
Got
sent
so
it to him.
aggressive.
I love this song.
know
It's one of my
shit is-
favorite songs
that
ever.
I'll get
I used to listen to this in Adidas.
Listen
So
to this.
get me closer. I want you to come over.
Why don't
Yo,
you
not Alex knowing the
I
words.
told you it's at Adidas.
Just let me hear it for
What
us.
you
No,
say?
do your thing, bro. Get busy.
Baby, what she said? She
Oh,
said,
Okay.
why can't you just be in the middle? From
Shit, I know the words. How the fuck?
Look at that. He's crying.
Fuck it up, Dev. Fuck it up, Dev. Go.
In the middle. Now
Hey,
she was going
fuck
for
it up,
it.
Dev.
Why don't you just
What?
meet
What she
me
saying,
in the
Dev? What she
middle?
saying, Dev? Fuck it up. I don't know. I don't even fucking know.
Zed, Mary Morris, and Gray.
Son,
They all right.
do you hear that fucking song?
Nah, they
Just let
aight.
it happen. Just let. I know. Yo, some people who listen to this right now, who are
They went
listening to
crazy.
us,
They all
will
right.
probably like this.
That song
shit
makes
aight.
me emotional in the car. When I hear that
Oh
shit,
my
I don't give a fuck if I'm in
The
Marcy
passion.
Projects.
Which is
I
right
am
off the block.
blasting that shit.
Does.
And that's
right off the
you know,
block.
I'm dead.
Yo,
That's the
the
funny
This
shit.
is
We really
right.
up
I
the
made
block.
a wrong turn the other day and said, holy
it got-
shit,
it
I
got
shouldn't be
no,
here.
the image,
in the
the
trenches.
image of Dev like riding around to this song of the Marcy Project is like just so funny to me.
Nah.
Oh,
Nah,
God.
oh my god, I should throw together a playlist of Caucasian classics.
Caucasian classic. Ooh, CC.
Actually,
He said, "Ooh,
Caucasian classic, you
CC."
said?
Caucasian
Latch
classics.
by Sam Smith.
Oh my god. Well, that's
And Disclosure.
Disclosure. I mean, they make amazing music.
He went,
anyway.
ah.
I forgot who that song
Nah, I
was
feel
for at
bad for not
first.
knowing these niggas.
Somebody else.
I think.
Shit, I'm
you
glad
know
he
what?
got it though.
We might as well just keep this trend going. This is
Oh, you like
fucked
that
up.
song? Right as Rain. Oh yeah.
You might not believe your eyes.
This is my shit, bro.
This?
The world won't let me be this person.
No, this song.
This is hard.
I get in my bag.
Yo, imagine Lil Baby
you
on
know
this.
Charlie fucking Booth, bro.
Hey, you gotta know.
Lil
this.
Baby would kill this.
Nah,
Charlie
hey, you,
Booth is nasty,
yo,
bro.
hey, you know this, bro.
I might.
He's like,
I just heard you found the one you've been looking.
Okay.
You've been looking for.
And he told me.
Oh, you don't. No.
And he
Put
told me
your
some-
put your headphone on. The bass.
And he talking like he trying to get his shorty back.
Charlie's a swaggy nigga too, by the way.
He trying to get his
swaggy
queen
dude.
back.
He's like, yo, this shit kind of aight.
Kind of alright
He
though.
play every damn instrument. This nigga's nasty.
He's talented. Nah, the same for you,
Nah,
Ed.
this shit hit. Y'all know I don't know the words. I can't sing alone. I can just bob my head.
Yo, Dev, I'm gonna make a playlist and just send it to you and get your approval.
Nah, send it to me too.
The CCs.
I'm
not gonna
The
lie,
Caucasian
my guilty
classics.
pleasure, you know what? My guilty pleasure is pop music.
Oh, me too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, that shouldn't be a
I think I
guilty
said that a lot.
pleasure, though.
I love
Yeah.
pop
It shouldn't be
music.
a guilty pleasure.
You know,
I don't think it
because
should
you know
be,
the
yeah.
general consensus of
Sure.
pop music is shitty pop music. But
Yeah.
There's a long ass history why pop music is like considered like you think it's like this type of music.
Right.
It's when people say pop music means popular music.
right.
But that's not really what it was because the popular music was actually music made by black people. But the radio
Yes.
programmers, like, there's a whole
It's a very
history.
deep- yeah,
it's
a very
racist.
deep-
It really is.
Yeah.
It's a racist system.
But you know, so I rather
that'll take me like
say
30 minutes to get
this
into.
style of music. I've just always like, because when I think, okay, in this day and age, when I think of pop records, I always can identify a pop record for its writing and its structure. Like that's
Okay.
how I identify pop records. Like when I hear pop, I can tell you a pop ballad. Like, oh, that's a pop ballad for its writing and its structure. The way it's written and structured is very. There is a formula to pop records of today, whether that is, you know, besides the connotation of what you're saying from before and stuff like that. But I can identify today's modern day quote unquote pop records.
Very
So, yeah.
interesting. Why
That
is it
shit
like
is
more
good.
like catchy?
I think
or-
it almost programs you. It's strategic for you to know
the
like
radio hits.
It's like McDonald's. It's
Oh my
McDonald's of
goodness.
music. You know what you're gonna
Lyrics,
get.
really
the
cheesy
lyrics,
lyrics.
the point, the sounds, the cadence, the structure,
Yeah.
even the vocal tone.
Yeah,
Like
hey, I just met you.
exactly.
And this is
crazy.
And I know this.
Like,
Here's
here's
my
my
number. So call me.
And that's why Giveon, like I know you love Giveon. When
I
you
love
heard him on Peaches with Justin Bieber, it was
I got
almost
my
like,
peaches out
whoa,
and
That shit is
that
amazing.
voice. You're not really used to hearing that kind of tone on those sounds.
Hand on my head because I'm yours. No, I guess.
There we go.
Baritone King.
But he's dope. He's dope. But I like that.
He's
That
dope.
record is fucking
Yeah,
insane.
really good. Really
I love.
good
I
record.
really like. I get really worked up about it because I don't get to talk to nobody about it.
Nah, talk
But
to
I
me about
really
it, bro.
like these.
I'm
guys.
saying that
just
should
call
not
me.
be a guilty pleasure because yes,
I
yes
told you
sir.
about it. I told you about it before. I told you about Usher Without You. How every time I hear it makes me cry for some
Yeah.
odd reason. I don't know why.
Definitely said that.
Yeah,
I did,
one
yeah.
time I was at the bar and Give Me Everything came on by Neo and Pitbull.
Give me everything.
And I regretted that
Why?
Wait, what?
regretted it?
because I bought everybody in that bar shots.
Oh my God.
And I think it was like a $1,200 tab.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Nah, $1,200.
Where's your friend?
That's what Neil
It's
does
him.
to you? That's crazy.
It hit me.
It's him.
What
It's
hit you? I
Mr.
want to know what
305.
hit you.
Mr. Worldwide.
So is
Mr.
that
Worldwide.
Mr.
Mr. Worldwide.
no? So is that song and suavemente besame?
There's not one black man in the world that let me show y'all what I got here.
Suavemente, guau,
You ever been to a Spanish club? You ever been to a
besame.
Spanish club?
Yeah,
Like
come
a-
on.
like an actual Spanish
I
club?
grew up in like.
Wait, like Spanish or like
real
Dykeman,
heavily.
like Uptown,
yes, like a
like
hardcore
ooh,
Spanish
mad
club,
fun.
like OD.
Yo,
That's the one song that
I
come
was
on.
Dominican
You was Dominican?
before I was me.
No,
When
Moreno.
were you?
Like no,
Moreno.
The conviction in which you
Like,
say that,
You
like,
don't understand,
bro.
bro.
I don't know. I
Like
don't
they,
know.
the culture just embraced me. The
Yeah.
everything
The
about
food embraced you.
Yeah,
The
I definitely
food.
grew up around like
It was
mad
just the
Dominicans.
food, though.
Oh yeah, my best friends for years were Dominican. Like my best
Yeah.
friend was Puerto Rican in college, and my best friend growing up was Dominican.
Oh,
Always. So I was around it all the time, and all the women I dated were.
I
probably
love.
Yeah, connected with that culture.
So you fuck with like the dembow, like the.
Dembow, bachata,
I remember your boy.
bachata. You
Dembow,
feel
He
me?
was on this
Dembow.
podcast talking about Dembow, the history of Dembow. Remember, your boy was on this podcast.
Who? I got a bunch of boys.
He was talking about. He was an artist. He was saying I'm a bad
Oh,
bitch.
Jacquees. No?
Noble.
Noble.
Oh, never mind,
Noble.
never mind,
God,
shit, never
Noble.
mind.
Bad bitch, yeah.
I'm a bad.
Yeah,
That's a
Noble.
very memorable episode.
He's dope.
Nah, that's my
He's
guy.
dope.
He's
I
dope.
want to bring him back on too.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
actually
yeah,
just
yeah.
DM'd him earlier today.
Dope.
But
He
yeah,
was dope.
before we get up out of here, it's gonna be a quick,
Oh, shit.
short episode,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Short
yeah.
episode.
Oh, perfect.
We've been working. We've been doing a lot of work. Before we get up out of here, though, I do want to talk about the BET Awards real quick.
Okay.
And it was a lot of performers. I know her was one of those performers.
Wait, hold on. I just have to. It was such a good transition. Like, because you guys are talking about food, guilty pleasure. I just want to throw out there to build a community for myself. My guilty pleasure is the Food Network. I literally watch it 24/7. If you have your favorite show, please let me know what it is.
Cutthroat Kitchen.
Oh wait, did I say it? How'd you say? How'd you know? No, stop lying.
I watch Chopped. I watch Chopped.
Alex, stop lying. Like that is like
I'm a G
my
that
shit.
like to watch good shit.
What is Cutthroat Kitchen?
Oh my god.
What's Cutthroat Kitchen?
How much time do I have to explain it?
Yo, Reggie, get crazy on them.
Nah, I can't.
What's Cutthroat Kitchen? I'm gonna explain what Cutthroat Kitchen is in 5 minutes or less. You ready? Go.
Go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Oh, wait, you actually watch?
Yes.
Wow, Alex.
Come on. It's a cooking competition with 3 contestants, right?
Okay.
And the whole play is to fuck you up. So they might bring in other factors to fuck you up. They might bring in like a fucking treadmill. And they'll say, hey, run on this treadmill
and cook me a fucking salmon.
Right.
Like, yeah.
So
that's
now
the challenge.
there's money on the table. So now you started off with like, what is it, 10,000 they give you?
25,000.
25,000. And you can pay to avoid all of the obstacles.
No, you pay to sabotage other people. Be like, you have to run on this treadmill.
Right.
No, but and the sabotagers are so fucking creative.
No, they're crazy. Like a treadmill
Shout out
is
to
so
the producers, amazing. That show should win an award.
I might have to check that out.
No,
that sounds really good.
And it involves food. We all love food.
I just had to get that out there because I love the Food Network. I know every single show, but anyway, BET Awards.
Yeah, just the awards, really quick. I know we all love music. I know we all love the current state of where music is and all the performers and people there. But I was thinking about her. And we were actually just having a conversation off mic about her. And her first week album sales came out. It was really low to me. I was doing some research for Joe's podcast, and we brought up the numbers, and I'm like, wait, she did what in a weekend? This is the woman who, first off, I like her music. I'm a real big fan of her music. Every time I see her featured on an album, she's like one of the first features that I go to. So I'm thinking that resonates with other people, but seeing her bring back those kind of numbers, I don't know if it really connected. So I don't want to focus just on her, but I do want to focus on the topic of like when the music industry or when the entertainment industry kind of puts somebody on a pedestal and it just doesn't really connect, because the looks that I've seen her in, right?
Yep.
The Super Bowls, she won Grammys, the features, the artists. Everywhere that I've seen her, it says that you are a premier artist. You're an A-list artist.
You're at least 100K units sold artist. All of that shit you just named,
right?
Those people's clearing 100K units at least, right?
But something isn't connecting. Am I off?
No, you're not off. And honestly, this is something I've passionately been thinking about internally since I've heard this number. And I can finally express how I feel. Right? I hope y'all can understand where I'm coming from, right? First and foremost, her is super talented. Like, it's scary how many instruments she can play. Shit, how she can even use and mimic her voice on a lot of tracks, right? Like an easy artist that you can just record. Now, I really wish she was managed by like Snow Allegra's management. Hear me out. For the past year, I've seen her in positions, and now personally, I'm really do this music shit, right? Like, I really pay attention. I pay attention to how industry do things. I pay attention to how independent artists do things. Right. I just pay immense attention to music artists in general. And most importantly, I pay attention to feedback and what the audience say. For the past year, I've watched her be in like different types of features, situations that just seemed very forced.
Soundtracks, like movie soundtracks.
That just seem very forced for like a natural, beautiful vocalist like that, right? When we talk about vocalists like that, your Jasmine Sullivans, your Snow Allegras, shit, even right now for this generation, your Summer Walkers, right? How music is released is, I wouldn't say sparingly, but it's kind of spoon-fed to you. That way you get to build that anticipation. Her is naturally a more introverted artist. And again, I get it. As an artist, you're supposed to grow, right? Yeah. You're supposed to be exposed to different things, which is supposed to take you here and there. But I think the problem with that is when you move them too out of place as to where they don't even know how to reference back to their sound, and they just start doing everything because the label is telling them this, because management is telling them this. You no longer know who you are as an artist, and that's ill because you thinking the whole time, yo, I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to grow. I'm supposed to be exposed to this. I'm supposed to do a feature of this and that. But there's some artists, there's a certain amount of artists, gang, that don't got to do that. where we appreciate the anticipation, where we anticipate whenever they drop because we know it's gonna be some shit. I wasn't anticipating this her album, and I'm a fucking fan. Why? Fam, they've tried to roll out 4 different singles, which felt like a label play. They did one with a Marley brother. They did Damage. I love Damage. Did another one, did the Slide record that they put on the album this time, right? None of it just felt like it was a clear plan. It just felt like constant, let's just keep putting eyes on her. And again, I don't know if that's naturally a good play because at the end of the day, artists like that, the music gonna talk. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know much about, like, I'm not as well versed as you in music, but from what I saw, it was almost like they were kind of trying to position her in that Sade role, in that Prince role, where we're not just gonna highlight the vocals, her vocal talent. We're gonna highlight all of the other gifts, that she plays so many instruments, that she can perform live. It's like we never really focused on her for her, no pun intended. But we never really focused on her for her music. Right. It was almost everything around music. Like, oh my God, she was a child star, Gabby Douglas. She's amazing. She's beautiful. She still has this illustrious career. She's able to do X, Y, Z. But it's like, all right, cool. Where's the music?
Right. And you know, at first, early on, her whole play was like the Mystique thing, right? Like even just using her as her name. The album cover work was usually all black images. So I get it. As somebody that's working in the label or management, you kind of want to see how to market them better, just to expose them. I could 100% agree with that, bro. But this didn't feel, and now with this album release, the whole time since they've been rolling out this album, Savon, I guess what I'm saying is, it didn't feel like much of a strategic rollout. It felt like a bunch of things they were trying to get her leverage up. Like, here's my best example. You ready? I hated that Khaled record.
Yeah, me too.
Her Khaled record?
Yeah, with Migos?
I hated that record. You want to know why, Savon? Because it don't sound like she was in the studio curating it with DJ Khaled. And that's what gets me tight. All of this plug and play shit. Artists like that, you can't. Snow Allegra not just gonna do a feature like that.
And that's the other thing. You can't fool the audience. You can't fool the audience.
I think that's what happened. Like, when people started to like play the album, they're like, wait, what? Do you guys like the Lil Baby song?
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
You like it?
I like it because the melody is good.
I enjoyed it.
The 808s are good. We're used to that type of music, right? But now, you can't give me that Lil Baby record, then for the next 15 records on the album try to slow walk me on some solemn shit because you had to do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, she's not an artist where, we have to meet industry standards. No, people flock to artists like that naturally. I'm going to bring up Snow Allegra again. When Snow drop, you get what I'm saying? Like, you see how everybody's waiting, everybody's okay with that? They over here putting on Khaled placement here, placement there.
She actually had a song with fucking Ed Sheeran on his last album.
Her?
Yeah. And
that's Savon's guy now.
Nah, it really has been my guy.
Oh, now you're just letting it show.
Yeah. I'm just sitting in my truth. That's all.
Love this
but
for you.
Just to see the placements that she's in. And I don't know, it's not a knock to her, but I think it's a knock to the music industry. Absolutely. I think it's a knock to the record labels kind of propelling people. And now we're looking at her a certain way because it's like, oh shit, you've been everywhere. We've seen you with this person and next to that person in this light and wait, you only sold this amount? It's not adding up. Like, if you're on the Super Bowl stage, if you're on every single award show, fuck that.
Winning without an album out. I'm sorry, I just had to mention that.
That's a fact.
Winning award shows without an album out.
But peep this, bro.
Fam.
Every time you see a festival headlining and hers at the festival, she is in bold, big letters.
Absolutely.
Which tells the community, which tells the consumer, this is a high priority act.
Bigger act.
This is a closer, a headliner, right?
Absolutely.
That allure doesn't match the numbers.
You know what it's? No, I got it right here. It doesn't match the way they've marketed her, right? If you that big, you don't gotta promo certain ways. When you that big, you don't gotta do certain shit.
Yeah.
Drake don't gotta do what Young Blue is doing. Yeah. Like that's like my whole point. If y'all gonna propel to that point, then just let her naturally be it.
It's not a knock to her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's not a knock to her.
Like,
we're not
because she can do it regardless.
Not fuck with her.
But all the constant thinking this is gonna be the next thing that hit to really make record label. That's not with an artist like that. I get it. That formula works for other artists when you're trying to build. There's certain artists that don't need that.
That's really low. to me.
Yo, that's
34,000 units
34
is really low.
for her.
For her.
This is just so. I'm just thinking about it. First of all,
Yeah.
I love when we just let Alex get into his music bag because that rant was phenomenal.
My fault.
The way you like conveyed your point, phenomenal. Anyway, so I don't know. This is so interesting to me because it's like I could tell like everyone you ask, they like her and they always say like, oh, she's like one of the best R&B voices like that we have right now. Why is it not? I don't know. This is just like really interesting. I have a lot to think about. Yeah, like, but it's like, how are they marketing her? You mean they're like putting her everywhere?
Yes.
But it's like, but it didn't like click to people that maybe that was how they're marketing her because they're like, oh, she's just that good that they're asking her to be on these soundtracks and stuff like that. So I don't know.
It's just
it's very interesting to me.
I'm gonna repeat it again. I'm gonna keep using an example real quick before we finish. Snow Allegra. There are things artists like Snow Allegra won't do. You keep that anonymity. You get me? Mm-hmm. You keep that sauce. Mm-hmm. You wait for your shit to do shit like that. SZA's another one.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
Everything SZA does seems mad genuine.
From the optics
Jersey Queen.
Yes.
SZA is probably, or her is more on par with SZA than she is Snow. Some people may look at Snow like she's more of a newer act.
Sure.
Like she's not as seasoned, not as
Absolutely.
known, not placed in certain places.
Sure,
but when you see SZA with the big budget.
I love that you
on
brought
the
that up.
Khaled albums, all these things. Like, so I would put SZA and her more so in the same vein,
Absolutely.
based off of how she's been marketed.
Yes.
But
SZA's
in
been marketed?
actuality,
I love the way
hers
TDE
been
markets.
Okay.
Yeah, both.
Okay.
Like the way that her is marketed is
Yeah.
in the same light as SZA.
Yes, but
Whereas Snow
But in what
Allegra,
way? Like what
Sure.
what are the similarities between how they're marketed?
budgets.
Oh, okay,
Sitting next
okay,
to Khaled,
okay.
Right.
Being on this
Right.
record, being
Right.
at that show.
But I
being
think
mentioned with
if
these people.
yes, and if SZA drops an album right now, she's doing a lot more than that.
And that's exactly what I'm speaking
I
to.
will put
Yeah.
money on it. She's
But
going number
but
one.
Why is that? SZA goes away. SZA makes us hungry. We never got hungry for her. The whole time they were just trying to feed other records to us.
And SZA had a body of work out that made us say,
Yeah,
"Oh my God,
bro.
I want more."
Absolutely.
Her has been Lucy.
And it's like, how do you gauge Lucy's?
Lucy.
How do you just keep Lucy after Lucy after Lucy after Lucy?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
If it was me in there, I wouldn't have done that with her.
Yeah, it's just not as it doesn't seem to be
You
connected.
think what would have solved it was just her not saying yes to like all these opportunities?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
But if you're,
can't
this
say-
is why
I
I
don't
wish
know.
we had
I
that
can't
right
say
now.
so.
Like, if I was her, would I have said no to this like huge ass fucking
You
soundtrack?
don't say
or
no. It's her team, and that's why
Thank
I
you.
blame it on the
Thank
record
you.
label.
No, she could say no to certain
Nah,
opportunities.
because
No.
she was cool with being the secret anonymity mystery girl for mad long.
Okay.
That was her whole bop.
Do you think that still would have worked if it was today?
So this is how you
or
do
will
it,
people
right?
be like, "Yo,
You ready?
Like my boyfriend says this all the time. He's like, "It's okay, Gabby, take off the glasses."
You ready?
Like, so do you think people would have been sick of it or like?
You ready? That's when you pull out the Nicki Minaj without all of the extra shit you did in between. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't do all of the features you did on your album and then just give me everything else. Like, it has to be some sort of mystery. There has to be some sort of anonymity. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just give me everything. If you want it to be marketed, you do that one or two times with a really big artist. You
But
understand what I'm saying?
I think the other thing is too. Also, if you look at the roster that she's on RCA, they do the whole anonymity thing, like the Bryson Tillers. Bro, I didn't know what Bryson Tiller's voice sounded like until last year. Like his speaking voice, I didn't know what it looked like. He doesn't really come out in hiding. He hides his face a little bit.
Yeah.
He doesn't do media too much. He's not the output isn't even there that much.
Okay, I'm so glad you said that because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, would this whole mystery girl thing work still years later?
Absolutely.
And now that you mentioned Bryson, I'm like, yeah, it kind of would have. Yeah.
Brent Fayez, Bryson Tiller. There's a group, Frank Ocean. There is a group of people in that vein that make really instrumental music that know how to spoon feed you.
But it started with a body of work.
And it started with a body of work. And that's the thing, though. You can't give me 10 Lucy's.
Started with a body of work.
And then now, after a year and a half, 2 years later, we're just supposed to care.
Put out the body of work and then expect. It's almost like they tried to do it in reverse.
Yeah.
It's like the complete opposite of what Bryson Tiller did. Bryson Tiller dropped fire music and then he went into Secret Man.
Right.
Whereas her was just
Wale.
like super secretive and now you're trying to drop music and it's not connecting. Make sense, Reggie?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That was a good talk, man. That shit has been bugging me. She's super talented, man. Shout out to her.
It just, and again, it's not a knock to her. I think it was just,
Not
it was
at
an
all.
example of just something not connecting and being force fed something.
Yeah, because that's crazy.
It felt mad
That's low.
forced. Like for the
That
past
is
year,
really low.
For the
Yeah.
past year, I felt force fed by her records. I should never feel that way with someone that was coming in with Eminem.
And then also, I
Never.
feel like we all just like didn't realize it until now because we always were like, she has a phenomenal voice. Of course, she has all these features. But then now, once you really analyze it, you're like, okay, what's really going on here?
When the Lil Baby record on her album doesn't blend with the rest of the album, that tells me we
It
trying
doesn't.
shit.
I didn't like that.
That tells
I, like,
me we
I asked you guys, but I didn't like it.
Reg,
I didn't think it sounded.
That tells
That's
me
my
they
shit.
trying shit. No,
I feel you.
because there's a formula to it.
Yeah.
You see what? And the label knows that.
Yeah.
Management knows that.
Anything with Lil
Even
Baby
the
on
lyrics on it. If you notice, she was talking about, oh, these haters. Like, it doesn't sound like her.
From my
Yeah.
haters, like, yo, I know you didn't pen that.
She might have.
Shit, maybe she
might
did.
have thought
Fuck,
she might have.
I don't know.
She penning.
Yeah.
But her pen is
She
just
might
so
have
much
thought
more
that.
like in
Yeah.
depth. Like,
Nah, that's a fact. That's
oh,
100%.
man, I don't need that.
Before we get up out of here, Nick Cannon, the Nick Cannon clip, it just spoke to being appreciative of the moment, recognizing the moment.
yeah.
I don't even know if there's much that I want to talk about. I just want to acknowledge what's up.
I'm glad that you played the clip because a lot of people were, I guess, debating and trying to wonder where a lot of this speculations come from. But when you see a clip like that, which is from like maybe a couple years back, maybe a year or two in that time frame, it kind of, you don't have a definite answer.
Yeah.
But you can also at least try to understand some things.
And it also,
Yeah.
I think it's a lesson to be learned. It's like everybody's judging Nick Cannon. Everybody's looking at him. Oh my God, keep your dick in your pants. Oh my God, why do you have so many women pregnant? X, Y.
Yeah, I
like,
had,
you just
like,
never know
yeah.
what people are going through.
Yeah.
And for me, like, we don't know his timeline. Chadwick Boseman is the perfect example. That man said nothing.
Yo,
until
when,
the end.
when we saw him at like basketball games and courtside, and he looked, you know,
physical
skinnier.
appearance.
I'm not just saying this because I'm like, oh my God, I knew, but like, I did not feel right. Like coming, like supporting the jokes that like people were saying because something didn't feel right.
Something didn't feel right, yeah.
Something didn't. And the thing, we didn't know.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
there's some celebrities who don't do it for clout. There's some people who do it for impact.
Right.
And I think I definitely want to put Nick Cannon in that same class as a Chadwick Boseman, where I don't think he's doing anything for clout. I don't think he's having kids so we could talk about it on the Shade Room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
The
I
Shade Room
think
was like the
maybe
least of his
he knows something, or he's trying to do something greater than what the eye can see. And who knows what that is. And also, like, if women are are planning children with him, then he must be doing something the right way, in my opinion. So,
Savon, they all look happy to me.
yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
haven't
Again,
heard
I
any
come
complaints.
from-
Haven't heard any complaints.
I come from polygamy, so
Oh my
you know
God.
that's not.
I don't know if this is why that tweet went viral, but I remember like this could be a topic for a future episode. But they were like, "What is your legacy? Is it just the shit that you do in your lifetime, or is it like the values that you pass on to like your family and your children who are here after you?"
That's a real
So I
thing.
don't know if he's thinking about that right now. We don't have to get into it because I feel like that would be like a long conversation.
Facts.
But yeah.
That's a fact. So yeah, shout out to everybody who's going through things who doesn't necessarily want to share that with them, like with the world. That's okay. Keep that for you. Keep that for your loved ones. And prayers to anybody fighting a disease the same way that Nick Cannon is, and the same way that Chadwick Boseman was. Those are like, you know, the famous people. Those are the examples. But I would be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the people who are fighting those fights every single day, because it is a real thing. Health is wealth, as everybody likes to say, which is why I get ridiculed for eating McDonald's. But the
Yes.
struggle in me won't stop.
Struggle.
Yep.
Struggle in me
That
will
is not okay,
allow it.
Savon.
Feel me?
I will
Struggle
absolutely McDonald's shame you. Like
It's okay. It's all good. It's okay. It's no problem at all. Again, remember, this is our last episode for a very, 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 very long time. If you do want to stay up to date with content, if you do want to still connect with us, hear from us, see us, there will be content being flooded on our Patreon. Again, that is the Need to Know podcast on Patreon. You can still see it, all of us there. We got some straight shooter segments over there, where we kind of get personal. Quick sessions are still happening over there. Small mini episode, everything. Just content still will be flooded on Patreon. We're just gonna go dark a little bit on this front because we got some things to do. We're readjusting, we're retooling, we're rebuilding, we're adding people to the team, we're adding adding ideas, content. Like it's a good thing. And also, I want to allow my two outgoing co-hosts and friends to really enjoy the summer. I want to pan on Alex right now.
Don't pan on us.
Pan on Alex. I want him
It's
to
Savon
enjoy.
who wants to be outside.
I want him
Please.
to enjoy his summers and the 4th of July. I don't want you to think about podcasting. And now I want you to pan to my right. It is the queen herself. All right, the streets need her. If she don't need,
Oh
the
my
streets,
goodness,
you
I'm
feel me?
retired from the streets. I'm on the sidewalks.
No, when I said it, oh, I like that. I like that. And when I said the streets,
You a
I said,
pedestrian
you outside.
now.
I'm gonna put happily. Don't say the streets need me because they don't.
Shout out to you, boo. Shout out to you, man, too. Shout out to you,
Word.
man.
Nah,
July
Shout out to all y'all.
17th.
Cool nigga.
Alex, anything you want to say before we tell everybody, like, sayonara?
Look, lastly, like Savon was saying, man, this is going to be a creative hiatus. You know what I'm saying? We just want to do things correctly for y'all, for us, mentally.
We are
you know
not
what I'm saying?
beefing.
Yeah, so
We
we're
are
not
not
beefing.
beefing.
Yeah, we got to make sure, because I know we've had some changes in the past, but nobody's beefing here. It's all love. It's all everything. We just want to do things correctly, and we feel like we need this time, man. Me and Savon and Reggie and Devon don't only do this. I know it look like, I know y'all meet us here every week, and it look like we only do this, but we trying to bring everything together, so bear with us. We appreciate
There's
you.
a lot of moving parts.
Absolutely.
When I called everybody with this idea, right, Alex? I think you were the only one who was like, you know what, bro? You read my mind. I think I really want to do this shit too. I've been thinking about it.
Because I see you like every day.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Wait, you were saying? Wait, I was supportive of it.
No, you were just taken aback.
Yeah, take
Not
it back.
saying you
Oh,
also.
yeah.
The first instinct was wait.
No, because no.
What? I'm like,
Let me put
Reggie,
some
it's a
context
good
in it.
thing.
Let me put some context. He called me like, I had a moment.
Yeah, he told me the same shit. He told me
So
that same
I was
shit.
just surprised.
Yeah,
I
I
wasn't
got a
like I love this idea, but I just thought it was gonna be. I didn't know what you were calling me about. So
Yeah, it's all good.
you never know.
Never know.
Me and Pierre had a heart to heart.
Hey.
Pierre was like, yo, what are you doing, man? I need my Wednesdays with you guys. Like, Pierre wasn't trying to give it
Yeah,
up.
we gotta link up, gang. Don't worry, we gotta link up, gang.
Oh yeah, he did suggest guys.
Yeah,
we should link up during this
Nah,
break.
that's a fact. So it's a creative hiatus.
Yeah.
Again, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We will be back in a few weeks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Head over to Patreon if you do want to fuck with us on there. If not, that's cool. Just wait it out. We're going dark.
No, sign up for the Patreon.
Yeah, you should. We getting crazy over there.
Yes,
We laugh,
It's fun.
we
Nah,
cry.
you should, man.
It's dangerous.
Yeah,
it's rather dangerous.
Different waters over there.
Again, episode 144 is what you need to know when you need to know on the Need to Know podcast. God willing, we will be back after we go dark. Just think about when LeBron will go 0 dark 30 for the playoffs.
That's what we doing.
Like, that's where we going right now.
saying.
All right? It's what you need to know on the Need to Know podcast. We will be back again. Not next week, but sometime soon. Peace out, y'all.
Gang.